Look at God.
Amen.
We made it.
Man, we made it. Yes, we did.
Yes.
How was the drive over here, Leo? How was the drive?
Police.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
shit.
I ain't seen no police. I didn't. The grace of God, I ain't seen no police.
You had me shaking.
No,
Look.
there wasn't no police. It was a great ride.
Man, thank you for making that, that drive over here just to come and support Miss Kiki with that Heat on Texas 101 Jams. You are actually our first interview, so make it good and make it juicy. You know I got some questions for you, Leo. You
Juicy,
know it.
Juicy.
Make it juicy. Make it good.
What kind of juice? Steak juice or real juice?
The real juice.
Ooh,
I want that
beet
tea.
juice or orange juice? Okay,
Orange juice. I want the tea. Give me everything.
I'm gonna give them all the juice.
So
Right here. We're gonna get the juicy.
I think what the people want to know is, the real story behind the comedy, the laughs, the smile of Leo Rich. So let me ask you first, what made you decide to start doing comedy?
I just love comedy, and I was actually lying, telling people I was a comedian.
That manifestation.
And nobody would question me. Nobody would ask me. Then one day, a guy was in the mall. I was selling juice.
Yeah.
I was actually selling juice in the mall. And next thing you know, I told him I was a comedian. He asked me, where do I do comedy at? And I told him. He looked at me. He said, you don't do comedy.
Oh.
But if you want to do comedy, come meet me here. And I started doing comedy.
That's how you started.
That's how I started.
Okay, good.
Leroy Reese. That's my boy right there. Leroy. He looked out for me.
So with you not being known, how hard was it for you to start booking gigs? Like, what happened during your first show when you got it?
Well, good thing I'm from Houston because there was a lot of open mic opportunities, and I really got a lot of opportunities with Zen. A lady named Zen, a lot of poetry slams would let me come in there and do my thing. So I would go in there and, everybody would respect the mic. One thing about poetry, they respect the mic. I didn't have to. Thank God I didn't have to start like at real comedy clubs where they'll boo you off or something. But I was like. These church people, they up there snapping. They used to snap. I'm up there talking real nasty and raw. But
reckless.
I think I started at the Secret Group also. The Secret Group downtown is like another known spot. I used to do the Back of the Bus. That's the name of the night. It's called Back of the Bus on Thursdays. Yeah.
All right. So let's dive deeper here. So now we know the beginning. Let's dive deeper. So, have you ever had like a real bad performance? You know what I'm saying? Normally, I heard that comedians could feel when they about to bomb.
Oh my goodness!
You know what I'm saying?
Bombing. I didn't bomb more than the Taliban. You know what I'm saying? I don't even like looking at it sometimes. You be like, man, oh my goodness. But sometimes it's a learning experience. And a good thing I have a good woman in my life. She always blamed the crowd. So she's like, oh, baby, it wasn't you, it was the crowd.
It was the crowd.
I'm like, yeah, it was the crowd, No, it be me, though. I need to land them a little harder. Sometimes I forget my set while I'm up there and start rambling. That's when you know you're on your way to bombing. That's when you're on your way to the bomb land.
When you forget what to say?
No, when you realize that you didn't do your jokes when you get off of the stage. You're like, I didn't do my jokes. I didn't do none of my jokes.
You ever got booed off stage?
Never have I been booed off the stage. I think I get off the stage fast. You know what I'm saying? I get off so fast, they be like, where he go?
So when was there a time that you actually felt like giving up? Like, have you ever thought about giving up? Have you ever hit rock bottom? So he's like, man, this shit just may not be for me. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't say I want to give up. I just want to do different jokes. Because sometimes you have to do jokes, that work. Yeah. But sometimes I just want to go wing it. I just want to go out and just get my true comedian. But no, I never want to quit. Just more jokes. I want to say stuff. Maybe I want to say something that's going to get me in trouble. You know what I mean?
I was going to ask that. You know how people be like extra touchy, the alphabet people, the LGBTs. Are you like, how do you feel about telling jokes about, them type of touchy subjects, Black Lives Matter, KKK and all that kind of stuff?
But my first heckler was a lesbian. You know what I mean? And and ever since then, I kind of going at them. But
no limits. Yeah.
I ain't lying. Somebody just hit me up about an event about doing something for the colorful clique. You know what I mean? I was like, I wonder. I should talk to people about that. I never seen a comedian do it. I can feel like once you cross that line, you got to stay there.
Yeah.
Right? I just don't want to go through that, and then people be like, nah, you can't come back over here.
Right. You ain't welcome over here. You can't sit with us.
Yeah, I mean, but you know.
Damn.
Other doors would be open.
So let's talk about your support system. I know you say you have your girlfriend, but when you started telling like family and friends and stuff like that, when you was out here doing comedy, did they believe in you? Like, was that your drive, or like what kept you motivated to actually do this?
Well, my family, I don't think they think I'm funny.
Oh damn!
They're more like, yeah, we can see that. You know what I mean? Yeah. My mama was real funny.
Yeah.
And my mom was like, maybe you need to tone your jokes down. You know what I mean? Oh. And let people warm up to you. Which she was right. When I came out, I was real raw and real nasty, and people like, why is he talking so
dirty?
Dirty. So then I realized people gotta warm up to you.
Yeah.
But what keeps me motivated is just like getting really, 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 really good at what I do. Okay. And making people laugh anytime I want to. I think that's what I want to strive to do, is just make people laugh when I want to. Just be so good at my craft. Yeah. I can go into any room, any race, any kids, it could be a dog. I can make a dog laugh.
Lord have mercy.
I can make that dog laugh. Watch it giggle. I make the German Shepherd giggle right here.
You're crazy, yo.
That's my goal, is to be able to be so good that I can make anybody laugh. Ex-girlfriends,
You do a good job. So far, for the shows that I've been at, you be having that crowd, like, dying laughing, literally.
Kiki, you have asked me, you gonna be funny tonight, Leo? Kiki is so capped. She'll come to the show like, you gonna be funny today, Leo? I'm like, what? Yeah. I plan on it. Oh, yeah.
The first show that I went to, Leo's support, this nigga had so many drinks, y'all. He was so scared. He was sweating harder than fucking Keith Sweat. I ain't lying. This nigga was nervous. And look, me to support a friend. You can do it, Leo. You can do it.
Y'all, you pumped me up, boy. I
did.
It always helps when you was better than a lot of girls there, so it helped. You know what I'm saying? They be like, ooh, you know her?
Right. Nice little cheerleader.
He ain't that funny, but he know her.
Right. So let me ask you, man, speaking of the crowd, have you ever been in a situation where, you had to perform in front of an all-white crowd? Like, how did you... First of all, did that ever happen? Second of all, like, how did you,
I can think as far back as last night, okay?
Damn! Where was you at?
I'm in Austin. The scene is, a lot of mics are all white. You can easily go to an open mic and be the only black person. Even if another black person there, you might still be the only black person there.
Exactly.
There's an Austin black, and then there's a...
Oh, trust me, I know.
Okay.
I know.
And it's a different type, so it's like, even though they're there, they're not really there.
So, like, how did that play out? Like, were they like, that Leo, he sure is funny?
No, because I talk about race issues in my jokes, so I think their ears are perked up. Sometimes I got jokes that cater to them. When I know my crowd, I know what to say to make them look up and say some different things. But it's whatever. It's just a part of being the craft. I say what makes people laugh. My job is to be funny when I'm up there. So forget how they feel.
Okay, so let's talk about the background. We know where you at now, so let's talk about where you come from.
Spring, Texas, okay? No, really Greens Point. People want me to rep Greens Point, but I can't rep Greens Point because then they're going to be like, where?
Right.
Ella. You know what I mean? That's spring. If you ride Ella long enough, you be back in spring. Okay, so I just rep spring. I love spring. That's why I'm from. My mother, she gave us an opportunity to move to spring. And I actually grew up in a house, was pretty cool,
What kind of kid were you, Leo? I had a feeling you was a troublemaker.
I had a lot of girlfriends.
Yeah, that's that charm.
I had a chipped tooth. I remember. And I was in a lot of trouble. I'd be in detention, in school suspension.
Dang. For telling jokes?
Yeah, I was real smart. I was in like tier 4. Like I've been doing like 2 grades above when I was little, but I was in a lot of trouble.
Damn, it always happen like that. The class clowns always make it, folks. Yeah. Kids, y'all better pay attention if your teacher ever tell you that you ain't gonna be shit, son.
Oh my goodness, my teachers never said that.
Never?
No, my teachers love me. They're like, you'll be a president one day.
Yeah, that's what they said.
I'm the president
before
of comedy.
Obama. You're so stupid. So what's next for you, Leo? Like, I know you're doing the comedy thing right now. I seen you done a few commercials. You know, so what's next? You did comedy, you did acting. What's next on your roster for you to check off?
Well, we did Toyota last year. Mm-hmm. Got 2 commercials out of Toyota.
That was a good one.
This year, I want to do Costco. I want to land at Costco. Because one check from Costco will put.
I've never seen a Costco commercial.
Well.
Never. So that would be the first.
Wow. I never thought about that. That's good.
Never seen one. That would be the first.
I think they dig into the ethnic bake and trying to, get.
Yeah.
Because you can actually just get a Sam's card for $25 right now. I don't want to do no cross promotion, but
right.
I think Sam's is really, a frugal. But Costco is a more premier place if you want to go to Costco.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because their check is way bigger. I didn't work at Sam's.
I done worked at Costco. Look, that's how I know. I was a marketer for them.
Yeah.
So I want you to look in the camera for all the kids that may want to be in your position, may want to be, a comedian. I want you to look in the camera right quick and tell them what it takes for them to make it. What's the Leo Rich blueprint? Let them know.
Just be funny. Find something that people laugh and keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it. And read a lot. Mm-hmm. Wake up and read and write always write, and always try to speak in sentences in complete sentences. I always try to speak in complete sentences. That's what I would say.
Okay.
And that's just little stuff that I think that will help them.
And so who
and be positive.
Yeah, always positive.
Yeah, always be more positive. A lot of people.
So who was your role model growing up? Like, as far as comedians, who did you? Every time you speak to a comedian, they always will say, "Well, I always, looked at this guy. That's who made me want to start doing comedy." So who did you admire as a comedian?
Meteor Man. No, I'm just saying, but no, Meteor Man was cool, but no, I like Martin. I used to watch Martin. I like how he could and Jamie Foxx. I love Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx
is a beast.
Because he can get on stage and he can sing and make jokes with the.
Which one you would want to work with as of right now, or would you want to do both, Jamie Foxx and Martin, if you could?
Yeah, either one. I mean, I couldn't even imagine.
I can see you in a Martin reboot for some reason. I can see you in a Martin reboot.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's call Martin.
Let's call Martin. If y'all looking for him to play in the reboot, you know there was some talks about it.
Not a reboot.
Whatever.
You from the boot, so you
remake, reboot, whatever they want to call it. Martin Part 2. Look at your boy Leo Rich. Check him out.
About the kids. I was actually going to 100 elementary schools last year before COVID hit. So this time last year, I was going to elementary schools. I was running it. So
speaking of COVID, COVID has stopped a lot of businesses from progressing. Has it stopped your performance at all? Or have you been?
I'm willing to die for this.
He's saying,
I mean that.
Mask on, mask off.
Yeah, I'm definitely on stage with it.
Yeah, I done been to a few comedy shows where they still were practicing the social distancing and everything else like that. So
you what about the new no mask mandate?
You see, I still got mine, don't you?
You just gotta have it, It's like a condom. You just gotta have it. She gonna be like,
show him that you got it.
He responsible,
right?
Get a little necklace and put it on it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got it.
Tell me you want to go all the way, baby. Yeah. I got you.
I ain't saying we got to use it, but I got it.
Yes, indeed. So besides comedy and acting, before, like I said, what's next?
Well, I really want to start doing my own shows.
Okay.
Doing my own shows. I think that's the next thing, and getting people opportunities and start getting a crew.
What kind of show? Talk
and do a tour. I need to go on tour.
That's it. That's where the money is.
That's what I need to do. I need to go on tour. But I need to start doing my own venues and having all my people come through and do musical events. I have a whole bunch of different type of stuff.
Or even getting specials on Netflix and stuff like that. That's definitely could happen.
I think that needs to happen now.
Hell yeah.
I never thought about that, but you're right. I need to go to Netflix next. I need to do a Netflix special.
You do need to have a Netflix special. That's going to set that shit off right.
Yes, that's something they ain't doing out here.
So, as far as touring, would you go to your hometown first? Because that's what a lot of comedians do. They go to their hometown first and be like, y'all the ones that held me down and all that kind of good stuff. Or would you go to a place you've never been before? Where would you grace your presence first?
I think I would do a third coast tour.
Okay.
And just rock with Georgia and all that type of Atlanta and do it that way. Okay. Just to start. If I had to fund my own stuff, but if I had good money, I'd go everywhere. I want to go to the big places. I want to go to the biggest
New York
improvs in the
and
city.
Stuff like that. Chicago.
Yeah, I did the Miami Improv. It was raw to water.
I seen you on that boat, Leo. Yeah. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, that was the boat. But I'm talking about I did a show.
Yeah, at the Improv. Yeah,
that was one of the biggest crowds I ever did. I've never done the Houston Improv, but I've done the Miami Improv.
That's crazy.
Ain't that weird?
But you know what though? There's still time in 2021. You off to a great start. You kicking ass out here. This man stay booked and busy. He's the hard workest man I ain't never seen in my life.
Yes.
Talk about consistency. This man is on it.
Yes. She is not lying.
Every time I see go on Instagram, he's always doing something. And you know what though? That keeps everybody else going. You know what I'm saying? It definitely keeps me going. Yeah. When I see that you always got something going on, like this nigga just don't stop.
No, I'm not gonna stop, and I will not stop, and we're not gonna stop until we got a whole mansion and everything's in different places, and we.
Yes, and even then we ain't gonna stop. You know what I'm
saying? We invested in. I told myself yesterday.
What you said?
If I make $25 million, I can make 24 millionaires.
Oh, I like that. Say that again.
When I make $25 million, I will make 24 millionaires.
Lord, let me be one of them. Amen.
Yeah.
No. Yes. So let's talk about this comedy show you got going on tomorrow, man.
Oh my goodness, I forgot.
Cajun
Eats. Somebody get that. Cajun Eats.
I heard they was good.
You just don't know. That is the biggest social spot. You know what I'm saying? That's like. You have to. I think me coming down here and talking about it is gonna make people want to go there and have to go there.
Let them know.
It's like the turkey leg hut on steroids.
Yeah.
Yes, it's that unbelievable, and you don't have to wait in line.
Hell no. So Cajun Eats, I heard they bring Louisiana over here, saute it up for y'all, blacken some stuff. Some
they
seafood.
cook better than you, Kiki.
What?
Yeah. If that's what you want to hear, yeah, they cook better than you.
I think we need to have a cook-off.
Yeah, you need to.
So let them know where you're going to be at March 5th. Where you going to be, Leo?
March 5th, we're going to be in Pflugerville at Cajun Eats at 7 o'clock. I'm bringing all my friends, hosted by Charles Adams Jr. Shout out to his daddy. I never met him, but shout out to him. But yeah, man, we're going to be out there and it's going down. It's going to be a lot of food.
What time?
And it's going to be 7 o'clock to 12 a.m. It's going to be till midnight. We're going to be 7 p.m. to midnight. We'll be out there at Cajun Eats tomorrow. I'll be headlining and I'm bringing some funny individuals.
That's it, y'all. Y'all better not miss it. Y'all in for a good treat with Mr. Leo Rich. We're going to play a little bit more tunes for y'all and then get back at him, all right? All right.
I love y'all.
It's a Kiki experience.
That's right.
Sponsored by Henny and Pizza Hut.
That's Domino's.
Domino's. I should have known by that cup.
It's Domino's.
You
yes,
did.
Indeed. The
Great
best
host.
of the best. Only this way. The greatest host, baby, coming your way. It's Miss Kei Kei.
She already got her shit down. Look.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
I ain't taking a shot to the head.
Ooh.
She still cheers to the experience.
Come on, that's all I want to do. Come on. Bring your income tax. With your food stamps too late. Hey, hold on. And when Biden says that 1,400.
Oh, yeah. That's 14.
Cajun Eats tomorrow, baby. 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
In a bit.
Comedian, let me ask you this, and I like to ask this shit for the people that's coming up. Do you feel like you have to be obsessed with what you do in order to be successful?
Ooh.
I never thought about it, but I'm very obsessed with it. If I was obsessed with my woman like I am with comedy, I would be married 25 years right now.
No shit.
Yeah, for real. That's the type of commitment I got to the comedy game right now. But everybody in your life got to be able to commit like that if you wanted to work like that.
Hold on, I don't want you to miss your call.
Everybody's married to comedy around me.
Yeah.
Hello.
And that's what I say. Like, same thing with the film thing with me. I feel like at this point I'm obsessed with it. It's like you say, you don't get no sleep because the shit don't feel like you're working. You feel like you just, I guess you could say, playing all day.
Yeah,
but it's like, right. And it's like when you're obsessed with it, you don't even know how in tune you in with the shit. Somebody actually have to tell you, like, damn, bro, you didn't eat today. Or damn, nigga, you ain't did this. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you don't notice that because you're so obsessed with it. And that's how I feel about filming. So by you doing comedy, that's why I asked you. do you feel like you're obsessed with, or you have to be obsessed?
You have to be obsessed with it because it's like you got to stop working. You got to start doing that because I've never seen nobody like. You got to let the work go and really stand on your craft.
And that's a fact.
And it's like this is you trying to supplement your income. You still got to build up your capital. You know, don't get it wrong. I'm a furniture mover. I move everything out of here.
Right.
And be happy about it. And do it with a smile because I'm a professional mover, but I want to be a professional comedian. So it's like you got to put everything down and go get it. Do I want to be a professional mover or a comedian?
Hey, and I'm glad you said that, man, because like I said, man, nowadays entrepreneurship is actually being capitalized. It's more than ever. I don't think there's no other time in life that has been more capitalized than it is now. And for you to come from the comedy world or come from the other side, you know what I mean, that definitely is a good thing to put out, because good wording to put out, because a lot of people don't know how to go about being an entrepreneur, being successful, or following your goals. So I feel like it was necessary to ask.
No, you can't. I was just agreeing.
I do that. I hang out with this one entrepreneur lady, and she's right. She's like, man, you can't work. You can't work and do your dream. You know what I mean? Like when you think you as good as you say you are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like that shit up.
You know, when you stand on it.
Got to, yeah, real G shit. Real shit.
You baby, you good. You got a lot of hustles, but pick one, and that be it. Can you live off of that?
Exactly.
Right.
You know, like you throwing your booty around, you can make it, but it's just what you gonna do for the rest of this your end game. No, but some women can throw their booty for a couple years and then go get a salon, or get a storefront, or go get a truck driving business and still throw ass on the road.
Right.
Pull that load and throw that load.
It's true.
Pull that load, throw that load.
Right.
Pull the load and throw that load. Hey, keep throwing that load and pulling that load. Keep throwing that load and pulling that load. She a little load. She a load.
Oh, they made it here.
She a load dropper. She got the load. She pulling the load. She throwing the load. She throwing the load. She pulling the load. She drop the load. She a hot spot bitch. She a hot shot bitch. Hot shot bitch. She a hot shot bitch. Hey, take it back to the middle school, huh?
Real shit.
That table needs to quiet down.
Yeah.
You remember with the pencil?
We gonna call your mom. We know your mom gonna whoop your ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm calling my mama.
Yeah,
I wasn't beating on no table. I was Kei Kei.
It was me.
Just like that.
Niggas straight snitch when you about to call your mama. I wasn't with none of them.
That type
They
of
call your
shit.
mama. This up. Nigga be quiet here when on the phone.
Yes.
All that shit.
She won't talk to you.
Right, it's your girl, and I'm back, Miss Kiki with that heat. We finna wrap it up with Mr. Leo Rich, but I know what y'all want to know. What we gonna talk about right now? I say I know what y'all want to know. What we gonna talk about it right now?
Ooh, we talk about booty meat.
Ah, ladies. I know
you too
y'all.
hard to please.
What?
You know it's true.
Now how we getting on me?
Okay, whatever. We can talk. Get your little questions.
Just a little bit.
Okay.
I know what I want. But ladies, I know y'all wondering what kind of woman does Mr. Leo Rich need in his life, want in his life, can't live without in his life.
Gotta have certain qualities.
Let him know, Leo.
Yes.
What's your top 3?
You gotta. When I meet you gotta be paying all your bills.
All your bills.
You gotta be paying all your bills.
Stability at its finest.
At its finest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. What else?
You need to have a good relationship with somebody older. You need to have somebody wise in your life.
Okay.
Mama, grandma, a good neighbor.
Okay. Not a neighbor.
Because the way they talk to them is the way they gonna talk to you.
Right. That respect.
You gotta see who they respect the most and how they talk to the person they respect the most.
Right. So
right?
respect is everything.
Yeah. So if they talk to their mama crazy,
they gonna damn sure talk to you crazy.
You know. Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So what's the third one? What you need in your life?
She gotta be freaky. Okay. She gotta be willing to do something for Leo.
So strange.
She like, I ain't never did that but for you. You know.
Name one. Remember, we on the air.
Name one thing. Name one thing.
Just one thing. You got
No man, so baby.
I'm trying to give it to you.
That's a lot to ask from a woman. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta be willing to go to it and erupt.
You know, I heard.
If you can't make it erupt, you ain't my type.
Oh my.
Oh, look at you. Look, you didn't know I had standards.
Elevation at its finest, if you know what I mean. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
So, as being a successful man, I heard beside every successful man is a successful, helpful, loving, nourishing woman. So, what kind of woman do you feel every successful man needs? Now, you just named some qualities, but what kind of, what does she have to contribute to your life?
She needs to be a black woman.
Yes, yes, Lord.
No, that's not true.
No, yes, it is, bro.
All right,
yes,
so
it is. You said it.
No
backseats. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. You got to find a woman who can cook.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure you find a woman who gonna listen to your dreams.
And believe in them.
And believe in them. Mm-hmm. Find a woman who's financially stable or literate.
Either or.
She ain't gotta have it, but she know what to do with it.
Right.
Exactly. Okay.
Yeah.
Then the fourth one, you gotta make sure she's a freak. She makes you fucking suck and leave your balls empty.
What about networking? Like, don't she have to help you with your business?
Listen. These are the four. She gotta cook. Listen to them dreams.
Listen to the dreams.
You know what I'm saying?
Martin Luther King.
Well, what else she say?
You said freaky.
Financially literate.
And financially
freaky.
literate.
And the fifth one.
Oh, the five. Okay.
The fifth one. It's the most important one. Because you got to make sure all four of them women never meet. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. I didn't know. He got me, y'all.
For real, because you ain't going to find all the qualities in one woman. Come
Polygamy.
on.
Polygamy at its finest.
She cooking, she got money, and she believe in you? No.
It's possible.
No.
It may be rare, but
you got to show her something.
Oh, no.
You got to show her. You got to make a woman like that believe in you.
Yes, indeed.
You know what I'm saying?
So, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed my boy, Mr. Leo Rich, Texas 101 Jams. Kiki with that. He definitely enjoyed you coming by our first interview for this radio station, period.
Yes.
Give us a little shout out, Mr. Leo Rich, before you leave.
Shout out to Texas 101 Jams, and shout out to my parents and my family and everybody who love me. I love y'all too. And thank God.
Amen.
Look
Amen.
at God. Yeah.
And we out.
Yeah.